Started recording. Hey guys, just putting together a little video on how to play this game with a 2-player setup. I have my wife here with me, and she's really good, so she might beat me, so you guys know. It's either I'm not that good or she's really good, or she has a better deck. So here we go, we got our setups. I got my token bag here with Truth and Deceit tokens, 12 total, 6 of each.
And then I have the Corruption and the Righteousness.
And then I have my armor card, it's a Belt of Truth. It made me.
And then my armor card is the Righteous Breastplate. So when I use this one, I can pay 1, and I can use, I can target one of my characters that I have out here to get 3 until the end of the turn.
Okay, so give our cards a shuffle. And then for the hand setup, this is just a hand setup. It seems to be causing like a lot of confusion amongst people who haven't personally played the game. There's a hand setup at the beginning, and so the player who goes first draws 1 card.
Wait, don't you want to split the decks first?
Sure we can. You could choose to split the player's deck if you want, just so they're not, they're not cheating.
I gotta make sure he doesn't cheat.
Which, she always wins, so I never cheat. She's probably the one. So, the player who goes first, this is a hand setup, draws 1 card. The player who's going second is going to draw 2 cards. And then if there was 3 players or 4 players, the third player would draw 3 cards and the fourth player would draw 4 cards. And this is to set up their hands. So then each player looks at their cards. In your case, card in my case. I got this one. And you can see right here, it kind of costs a lot. Well, it does cost a lot. 5 of any evil traits. So I have the choice to take this card and put it on the bottom of my deck and then draw a new one. She, on the other hand, has 2 cards, so she has a choice of...
I have these 2. And this one, if you can see what this one does, I want to keep a hold of this one in my hand. This one costs a little bit more, so I'm going to put this one at the bottom. I'm going to put this one at the bottom and see if I can get another one that I might be able to play a little bit sooner than 5.
You trying to go outside?
So I'm going to draw a second one.
Hey, let me get these dogs inside. You can
Hey,
show them.
no.
No, I'm not.
I don't want him to be
You're gonna
cheating.
beat me anyway.
So this is the one that I got, which is, it cost that,
Come here, Cal. Come here.
which is going to be able to help me. Might don't want to say anything else because
Yeah.
he might be cheating.
I might have looked right now. No, I'm just kidding.
All right, then I'm going to put this one. Do you want them to put it at the bottom, or do you want them to put it in
Yeah,
there
it goes.
and shuffle it?
No, it just goes.
It just
to
goes
the
on the bottom. So it goes on the bottom, and then I just put my deck back right here so that I can draw the cards. I usually put it upside down because the way that I like to draw them so that I see them.
Okay, so I'll go first. I have my card in my hand here. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let's see. I guess you guys don't really need to see it. That's my hand. I'll draw 3 tokens from my blind bag. Got a good one, got an evil one, so that's Truth and Deceit. And then I got another Deceit. So now that we did the hand setup and I've begun my turn, every single turn, each player draws 2 cards just for taking their turn. So the hand setup didn't have anything to do with that. So this is my first turn and I'm drawing 2 cards. Let me see if I can show you. This is the one I had at first. It costs 3 Truth and 1 Active God coin. Then I have Havila Onyx. Ooh, she knows what I have now. I have 3 Active Gods for that one.
I don't remember what it does.
And then Humankind and God's Image. So we'll just play this game, and then hopefully you guys already understand the cards by the time you get to this point, and we'll just show them. I have enough to play this one. So really the one I can play is Havila Onyx, and I'm going to play that. I like to play these cards that are not characters off to the side. be your turn, babe.
Okay. So then I shake my little bag. And I'm going to take 3 of them out. 1, 2, 3. So I got 2 of the righteous and 1 corruption. And then I'm going to draw 2 cards. And that's going to add to my deck. So I've got this one.
What do you have?
See, he tries to cheat. And that one costs this much. And then I have this one, which costs that. So I am going to
Hi, Calvin, come here. Hi, Bubba.
I'm going to go ahead and use this one, which can copy any of these. So I'm going to use this one to copy my corruption. And then I'm going to play this guy right here, Cush, father of Nimrod. And I used that, so I just put it right next to it. And then, and I'm just going to play that one. And then I'm going to go ahead and let him go.
Okay. I'm going to reset my coins and tokens, and draw 3 more tokens from my blind bag. I got 3 deceit. Maybe he's gonna want to buy 4 too. And then I draw 2 cards for the beginning of my turn again. Show you guys what I got on that draw. Okay. I'm going to activate 2 to play Cain the Vagabond. He has cursed. He can't block until my next turn. Now, these characters are negative power characters who have the ability to block characters of the other person. And that I can't do that till my next turn comes around. And then somebody's calling me. Okay. I actually have Heavy Onyx. I can activate it to get 1 choice of man coin until end of turn. And that's something I actually want to do. The activation, the thing that lets me know I have to activate it is this arrow in the box there. It's like push the card up is what it means. So I'll push that card up. I get an extra one of these. And I have 1 truth token. So I want to activate that. Activate the one I got and my extra one to play this humankind card, which I also have to activate 2 active gods right now. It's going to include these 2. And so I'll play that here. And so once you activate any card, basically it's used. So you can activate a card to use an effect, like shown here, or to use a power value, like shown up here. So I activated this one. It's a resource card. Steady means that it stays in play, but once I activate it, then it's being used and it goes to my discard pile. So, but that gave me enough to play Humankind in God's Image. I'm actually going to, now that I put it into play, I'm going to activate it so that I can use the power to brighten my lamp by 14 lumens. That's my choice right now. Now my opponent.
Now since he did that, and I have a negative out here, I'm going to use this negative. So the negatives don't get used just to take points off. Like if he were to be at like a 10 or whatever, I wouldn't just play this to take him down. I play this against a card that he's playing. So when he plays this card, then I'm going to activate mine, and it's gonna take 6 points off of this, which will turn his 14 into an 8. So
I get 8.
So when I activate this one, and then this one's just gonna go in my discard pile over here, which I'm gonna set back here. That way I don't mix them up.
And all your little score tracker standees, they start off the board, not on the 1 number. They start off the board so that it makes it easier to keep track. I got 8, so I go straight to 8 on my scoreboard. And then now that I activated this card to use the power value, it goes in my discard pile. just like hers. Hers went in her discard pile. And now it's her turn because...
Okay. I'm going to make sure to reset. So reset. I'll take this one and put it back. And then I can draw 3 of my coins. I've got a corruption, a righteousness, and a righteousness. So now I have 4 and 2.
I'm gonna bring Cal back.
Sorry about that.
Okay.
And then I just drew this one, which costs that much.
Yeah.
And then I drew this one, which costs a little bit more, but it's a nice one to have because it'll help me in the future. So.
Got it. You're so warm. What happened over here?
So.
Did you cheat while I left?
What I'm going to do next is activate 2 of these to play my Noah, the Vineyard Farmer. And then...
Here we go. Come here. Hi, Mimi. You hit your head.
I believe that's all I'm going to do right now because of the ones that I have in my hand. I'm going to hold them. These ones, obviously, I'm going to hold. And this one I don't need yet. And this one I don't need yet either. So then I'm going to go ahead and just play that. I'm actually going to wait. I don't want to activate this one because he's got a 6 right here. So he's just going to take that down to a 1 anyway. So I might as well just wait. And I'm just going to hold on to it.
When did I play this one? Was it last turn or the turn before?
That was the first card you played. He's
I played it
available.
last turn.
Huh?
I did play it last turn because these are activated.
Oh, did you play him on the same turn?
Second turn. Yeah.
Oh, I guess I wasn't paying attention. Okay.
It's okay. So I can't use that yet. So if she wanted to push through with that, I couldn't block it with this yet.
Oh, it's still cursed?
Usually
You didn't
I
have
play
it sideways, that's
yeah,
why.
Yeah, usually I
Okay.
place it
So
sideways.
now, knowing that I wasn't paying attention as much, but knowing that now, since I know that he can't block me, I'm going to activate this one.
And there's nothing I could do with my hand right now, so...
So I'm going to activate that, and I'm going to take 7. Had he been able to activate that, so, you know, obviously you saw what I would have done had he been able to activate that, and then what I did because of that. Oh, and you know what? Sorry. Also, because I have more of these righteous tokens, I can target my player with this one.
Your
and
character, yeah.
I can add one. So I can target my character that has the power to brighten, which is this one, and I can add 3 to it. So when I activate it, it's 10. So actually that one gives me 10.
I knew you were cheating.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. My turn?
Yep.
Okay, I'll deactivate and I'll show that this guy's ready to block. And I'll draw 3 tokens. So we'll just play a little bit faster now, guys, since we kind of explained the beginning. And because I don't know how much my phone's going to hold as far as recording. I draw 2 more cards. Okay, I'm going to play Seth the Appointed. And I'm going to play another Cain the Vagabond. And your turn.
Okay. I'm going to reset. I only had to reset those 3 because that's all I had out there. I'm going to take out 3 of these. I got 2 corruption and another corruption. So I've got 3 more corruptions down here. And then I draw 2 more cards. So this one allows me to do this. So it just gives them that much time. And then, let's see, what else will I do? We're going to use this guy right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to activate that one, which is Ham, Father of Canaan. It says blinded, so that means that Ian can only use 1 good trait token for his next turn.
And she means she's going to play that one, not activate it.
Oh, sorry. And then let's see if I want to use something else.
Lose 1 good trait token. So what I do is I just take it out of my box just to know for the next turn that I can't have that one.
I totally said that wrong. Sorry. I thought this one said that he could only use one, but no, it says he loses one. Sorry. So he loses one trait token. So he can still use all the rest. He just can't use that one. And then
It's been a minute since we played.
I think that's it. That's it. Because if you look at what I have here, this one I'm not ready to use yet. This one, obviously. This one is another one, but it doesn't have any additional up here. So I don't want to use that one. And then this one I'm not ready to use yet either.
My turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This guy's going to be ready to block now. I can't use that. Deactivate these. Draw 3 tokens. These are my last 3, so they're all the remainder tokens. Draw 2 cards. Just drew these 2. I'm going to 4. So there is a maximum amount of characters a player can have in play, and that is 5. So I'm at 4 characters out here right now. And can't use that, but I want to play this card. Adam Eden's Caretaker. And I'm actually going to use the effect on Seth, which says give +7 power to an Adam or Eve character until end of turn, and it costs 2 truth and 1 act of God. I have that. 2 truth, 1 act of God. I'm going to add 7 to this Adam character, and I'm going to activate it for 14 total.
And then I'm going to use this to block 12 of it, so he's only going to get 2.
So if you guys ever want to use these dice, it would show you that you can adjust those power values that way if you kept it in play or whatever.
But I'm going to knock it down, so it's only going to be 2, so he's only going to get 2 points for that.
But I get 2, so I'm happy. 2 lumens to my lamp, brightening my lamp. And we'll make it your turn.
Okay, so I'm going to reset. And I'm going to take the rest of these, because there's 3 left, which is 1 corruption, 2 righteousness. And then I'm going to take 2 cards. Either I really suck at shuffling, or, hey, excuse me, sir. You'd be trying to cheat, see? But so these are the ones that I am adding. So apparently, let's see what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again. We're gonna use him, and he's blinding him again, so he's gonna keep that token out.
Back in, but it stays
So it
out.
would have come back in, but now it's not going to. And then I'm also going to add, I have 1 here, and I can use this one to copy it again. So I'm gonna add the Cush, Father of Nimrod, also out here. And I believe that's all I'm doing for this one. No, wait. Okay. Actually, I'm going to use this one. So I'm going to use this one. Typically, I would wait for a character that is maybe a higher character, and I would put this on that one. But because of the fact that that one has something that can add to his other characters, I'm going to put a turn counter on that. So I'm going to use these 3. And I'm going to play the Spirit Limit, which is you place a 3 turn counter on the target character, and then at 0, it just has to go into his discard pile. So I don't want that to stay out there too long, because I don't know how many Adam and Eve characters he has in his deck that he can add 7 to. So I'm gonna use that so that he.
You could put that over here just so I know.
There you go. And then that way he.
Wait, that's a 3 turn counter.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what this red die is usually for, something like that.
And then now it's his turn.
You could actually put that in your discard. I know what's happening.
Okay.
Now it's my turn.
I personally try not to put them over on his side. I try to at least keep them kind of over by me because I don't want, at the end of the game or whatever, I don't want this to accidentally go into his pile. So you have to be careful with that too if you decide to put them over on the other player's side.
I'll take them too. So yours to stay out. So I'm gonna, let's see. So since I have a turn counter out here, I'm going to reset, deactivate my tokens and my coins.
But that one stays blinded again.
Oh yeah. And then maintenance is the second part, and that includes dice counters. So this thing's gonna turn over down to a 2. What was the number on that thing? Was it a 3 turn? Okay. Mm-hmm. So down to 2. Once it gets to 0, the card goes out of play. So I deactivated all those, and now I don't have any more to draw, so I'm just gonna draw 2 cards. I'm going to play Garden of Eden. Gives me +2 every time I play a card with truth in the card cost area. And then I'm going to play another Seth. And since I know this card's going to go away soon, I actually got 2 for playing that also to my lamp. This card's going to go away soon, so I'm just going to activate it and use the power value of 7 and see how that goes for me. She's going to block it with a 6, so I get 1. So instead of waiting for this thing to disappear off my table, I just went ahead and tried to use it to get rid of something that she had. And I have another one anyway. I'm really good, so I'm probably going to lose just because of that pride. And I forgot to say earlier when I played Enoch, it gave each Kane character that I controlled a -3. So these changed to a 9 from a 6 while this guy's in play. Your turn. Your turn, babe.
I'm going to reset. I'm out of these, so I just pick 2 more cards. Which I have both of these. So we're going to see about using those ones right now. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to play Shem and Japheth, the respecting. And then we are also going to play Noah, the vineyard farmer. And then this guy's cursed, but we're gonna play him anyways. So he's gonna come out. He'll be able to be played next time. But this is Canaan, grandson of Noah. So he's cursed and he can't block until the next turn, but we'll still put him out there. That way he's out there. And then we're also going to play this one. But we're gonna do this one a little bit differently because of the fact that that card adds extra to these 2. I don't like that. So I'm going to activate this, and I'm going to...
Okay, I see how it is.
I'm going to do the same thing that I did to that other card that he had, because I want these to go back to 6s and not 9s. And so we're going to do that.
Sometimes patience pays off. Did I say that right? Patience pays off. Yes. Okay.
I don't know what you mean by that, but...
Like waiting for this guy to disappear.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And then that's it. I'm going to let him... I'm not going to activate these yet because of the fact that he's still got these 9s out here. I'm going to wait, which obviously he knows that because I put a turn counter on this one.
Okay. I'll deactivate. I get my token back. Look at this girl. Get my coins back. She's laying right up in there. Okay. And then this turns down to 2. And I draw 2 cards. Wow. I'm not sure what to do really. I'm I'm going to activate these 3 and this coin to play Breath of Life. It allows me to search my discard pile for a character that has the power to brighten and has a truth in the card cost area, which I already know which card I want to grab, and it's this Humankind in God's Image. And it says that I place that card into play under my control. So there it is. This goes in my discard pile. And I will go down. Go.
And now he's reached his 5 card limit there.
5
as far as his
character, yeah.
characters go.
And so since I played the Breath of Life card, I get +2 because of my Garden of Eden. And then this is considered being put into play also, so I get +2 for that one. And then I'm going to activate it for 14 lumens.
And I'm going to block 12 of it.
And so I get 2. So I went up 6 total that round.
Okay. Done?
Think so, yes.
I'm going to reset. And when I reset, this guy is going to get turned now. I'm going to draw 2 more cards. And I've got these.
Thinking. Not sure.
We're going to go ahead and play this one for right now. Oh, I didn't reset those ones.
That's okay, go ahead.
I said I was resetting them, but I didn't pull them down.
That's okay.
Once you play this a lot more and we're not explaining it and everything like that, like they need to actually pull them back to reset or else they don't get to use them. Obviously, when you're explaining the game and you're not thinking as much as you should, you might make mistakes like that.
It's a little tough because we haven't played for a little bit, and then.
But so I'm gonna activate these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I'm gonna use this one also, and I'm gonna, or not activate, sorry, play. So I'm gonna play Noah. He's blessed, which is affected cards, which are affected by blessed characters, but there's none out here right now that use that, but we're still gonna put it out there.
It says affected by cards which affect blessed characters.
That's what I said.
Oh, did you say that?
I thought so. Maybe I didn't, I don't know. And then I'm gonna also play this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is Corrupted Ways. So the player can only activate 2 good trait tokens on their next turn.
But I can still activate everything else.
That player may still activate coins and evil trait tokens. So I'll put that one out there. And I believe that's it for my turn.
So basically, I'm only going to get... Just going to kind of set these 4 to the side and just know that I can only play those 2. I'll reset this. These are all reset. Draw 2 cards. Oh, this turns to a 1. And I draw 2 cards. Going to play Eve for a +7. This one I have the option to use either an evil trait or a good trait when I play it. And it could either be a +7 or a -6, depending on which one I use. I made it a +7, and then I'm also going to use... Oh, I forgot. Oh, no, here we go. I forgot I only had 2, but actually this is going to work out okay because I have the Choice of Man coin. I activated 1 truth, my Choice of Man to copy a truth, and I need 1 act of God to use the +7 from Seth, add it to Eve. So this is a 14. And I'm going to use it, activate it, and yeah, I'll just do that for 7.
For 7, no, for 14.
I mean 14, sorry.
And I'm going to take off 12.
So I get 2. 1, 2. Okay, at least I got rid of your...
My what?
I got rid of your -12 character. So that's good.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
My turn?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm done with that one. I'm gonna reset all of these. Then I'm gonna draw 2. I got these 2. So what we're going to do is
You're funny. I'm playing with Mamie. What would you like to do?
well,
This game requires some thinking sometimes.
I'm trying to see what I can do here.
I'll take her from you. Focus.
Okay. We're gonna see how this works out.
Try it out.
We're gonna use one of these and one of these,
Lifeless sustenance.
but what that does is it gives me 3
3 good traits.
good traits. And then I'm going to use this one also.
No. Oh,
Whoops.
so you get 6
Which
extra?
does the same thing. So I'm gonna get 6 extra ones. So then I'm going to activate 3, 4, 5 to activate this one.
Play it.
Sorry, play it.
It's okay.
Sorry, I keep saying activate, I mean play. And then I'm going to use 3, 4 to play this one.
Oh my gosh. I feel kind of done for.
And then we are gonna sit on it for
You're
a
waiting
second.
because you're waiting for this guy to drop out.
We're
huh?
gonna sit on it for just
Oh
a
my
second.
Gosh. Okay, so it's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna deactivate these. Take my coins back. Oh no, I'm feeling the end coming here, guys.
So I waited on these because of the fact that one, this card's gonna be gone
It's gone right
now,
now.
and these are gonna go from a 9 to a 6 each. So it goes from 18 negative that he's only gonna have 12 now. And so I waited.
That was rude. Okay, just so you know, that was very rude. Okay, my turn. Draw 2 cards, and I'm going to play another Garden of Eden. So since I played that, I actually get +2 to my lamp. How does that work? I don't even know. Look here, babe.
Mm-hmm.
So I had a Garden of Eden out,
Mm-hmm.
and then I played another one,
Mm-hmm.
but I get +2 for playing it because it has a truth trait in the card cost area.
Mm-hmm.
But now that it's out here, do I get another 2 or no?
Say that again. You get
No.
it because of this one?
No, I get it because the one that was already out here. You get +2. I don't think so because
Did you get +2 on the first one when you played it?
No, I didn't.
Then no, you
so,
wouldn't.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
That would only work if it
That
worked
might
the
be
first time
something
too.
we have to figure out for tournaments. I don't know. So those, and then I'm going to play another Seth. So now this one will give me 4 though, because I have 2 Garden of Edens.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. She can't block any of that because it's not coming from a character. And then I'm going to play a card called Serpent's Curse, and what it does is it flips over a character with any attached cards, and it becomes a -6. It becomes a character with -6 power.
So this one's going to turn over, and it's going to become a -6.
You don't like that card.
No, it bugs me when he puts them on my side
sorry
because
about
I always feel like I want to take them, and so I like them to be over there. But that's just because
It just goes in that.
I have my
Actually,
ways.
this attaches to your card because it's a condition card.
Which is fine. I just like it to be over there. That way it's not.
Okay.
It's not.
Okay.
I like it across from
She's
it.
getting fearsome, you guys. Okay, we got this. If you have a way of getting rid of this card, that card comes back. So you know, okay.
I'm pretty sure I don't have one in this deck though.
Okay.
Pretty sure I know that.
Maybe I set it up that way.
Maybe you did.
So now I'm going to actually activate this character here for the power value of 7 because she doesn't have any blockers.
Yes, I do.
Oh, dang, I just made a blocker. Okay, so I only get 1.
And we lose him, but I already know there's nothing in this deck because I've played this deck, which you guys will learn your decks also. So you'll know what's in them. I know that in this deck I have nothing that can bring him back. So I might as well just get rid of him and use him against him anyways because I know that I can't do anything with him.
These are finished too.
Well, I haven't reset yet because it's not my turn yet.
Oh, I mean, just once you play them, they end up in your discard. These stay.
Our little light just went off. I don't know why.
Oh, that's okay. It's good. It's enough light anyway.
There it is. Okay. I just leave them out there so I know what I played, but is it my turn to reset?
Yep.
Okay.
That thing's dead. It's better without that one because it just puts a dot in the middle.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, so now I'm going to reset. Going to reset all my stuff. Oops. I'm going to draw 2 cards. Okay. I'm going to...
Cal.
I'm going to play this one right now, which is 5. I'm going to play that. And then we are going to add, because of our breastplate over here, we're going to add 3 to this guy right here, which is going to turn him into a 10. Mm-hmm. And so we have a 10, 14, 14, 14, 14, and we're going to activate them all.
Yeah, 4 times 4 is 16 plus 40, 54, 64. 64 lumens.
Okay. So we're going to activate 64 lumens.
And I'm going to block 12 because I have to, otherwise she's going to win.
So that means I'm going to get 52. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. That puts us from 10 to 62. And these are all done now.
Man, that was crazy. Okay.
And now it is his turn.
Okay. Reset. You only need like 7, huh? Or 8? 8 lumens? I need like a lot more than that.
I need 8.
Mm-hmm. Draw 2 cards.
Oh, I think I showed you guys that one, but I don't know if I showed you that one. That's the other one that I drew in my hand, which is why I didn't use it, because I didn't need it yet.
Played Humankind. And I will play, use 5 to play Tubal Cain. It's a -12 character. And and then I'm going to play, I actually get 4 for playing this. 1, 2, 3, 4 because of my gardens. And then I'm also going to play Breath of Life, which gives me another 4. This is a technical thing here. I'm trying to figure out how I can do this. So I have 21. That's not going to take me up. But I use this Breath of Life to grab this other Humankind. And that gives me another 4. I'm trying, babe. I'm trying. Like, this is 28. I think I might win this because I cheat. 28, 35. 35. I'm activating for 35 lumens.
I'm pretty sure that he has done some changes to these decks because he has never beat me against this deck. So we're gonna go with he has cheated.
I haven't changed anything, but I got pretty darn lucky. So that's gonna take me above 70.
He
to
beat
35. I got pretty lucky, guys. Anyway, that's how you play, and I feel bad for beating my wife on the video. I should have let her win, and I think we all know that as guys.
I had to let him win because he created the game.
Oh, yeah, she didn't want me to look bad, so she let me.
So
okay.
That's it.
Thank you guys for watching.